One back, a fumble return for an AFC touchdown. A big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks...
Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, 76 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, he shifts past it. And now running right through it. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. You look back a few years ago, Charles, when the Pro Bowl did that 3-year experimentation. I know you're a traditionalist. You like AFC versus NFC.
Yes, I do.
But for the games 2014, 15, and 16, they tried something a little different. They held essentially a fantasy draft for players. Year 1, it was Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders as captains. Year 2, Michael Irvin and Chris Carter. And then in year 3, Michael Irvin again matching up against Jerry Rice.
And one common denominator, every single one of those guys with a gold jacket, all of them in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So they didn't ask you and I to be the captains and make the picks. And by the way, the playmaker, Michael Irvin, went 2-0. And you know I heard all about that.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the Oregon
in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. To try again after the sack. Mahomes, that sack by Khalil Mack. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Going for it all. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And I think the AFC came up with that. They did. AFC football. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit.
And all the way in for the touchdown. James Conner, 30 yards. And the AFC has taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. On third and long, it's Breeze. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. Back out is the AFC offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And how about this, a fake? But he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
5 yards on the catch there brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. A 24-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Rosas good with the extra point. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we are tied at 14. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. When you think about the history of this Pro Bowl game, there was an all-star game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right. And that game was played out in L.A. in the same stadium where the L.A. Rams currently play. And back then they split it into conferences, the American Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game, quarterback Otto Graham, nickname Automatic.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. To throw again on second down, Mahomes. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He will have a first down here at about the 40. To throw, it's Mahomes.
We all love to have a home run hitter.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have it. Now Barkley stripped of the football, and that's picked up by the AFC. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence... As it just goes sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window. Zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Gets around him. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
The drive will start with Conner. Oh, and now some space to operate. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Mahomes. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They go play action here on first down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for the AFC. 55 yards on 1st and 10 is counter. Well, he was so good throwing the football on 3rd down during the regular season. Why wouldn't it carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes that's just who you are, right? If you're good at something during the, as you said, during the regular season, so what if it's with a bunch of guys you're unfamiliar with? It's 3rd down. He finds a way to convert.
He finds Hopkins complete and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. J.J. Watt of the Texans there on the tackle. The NFC with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9. To go.
Hey, got tight left. Even. 4 down.
They run. It's Gurley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley of Baltimore with a tackle. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Geno Atkins got home that time. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, they're really almost discrediting their work.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The AFC offense making their way back out. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. James Conner on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have now moved out in front. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out
I
there?
didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves it. Tip of the cap.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Gurley. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the 3rd down throw, and that leads to a 4th down. Well, you know, it's hard for some of these guys to get on the same page because they've only been practicing together for a week, but these two, I think they're pretty familiar.
I would say so, right? You go back to OTAs, mini camps, preseason camp, games, the whole deal. They ought to know each other pretty well, and in an all-star game like this, key situations, you find someone like that who you know will be exactly where you think they're supposed to be.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. They've sort of epitomized balance. I mean, he's thrown the ball pretty well. They've run the ball well. Got to be pretty happy over on that sideline.
Takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it? As much as those guys back there want to throw the ball around and be the focal point, when you're able to run it well and hold the defense back from their pass rush, it allows you to throw it as well as we're seeing so far in this game.
Yeah, now they'll be looking to add to their lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for the AFC. 42 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the AFC adds on to their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Breeze now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now Gurley. And he gets it down to the 32. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But
now Breeze lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley of Baltimore with a tackle. Here's Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The numbers for the NFC on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
In your face.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes going deep for Hopkins. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Conner. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The AFC thus far on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he finds Cook. 23 yards on the play. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Khalil Mack of the Bears, the one to make the tackle. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time. And
oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Todd Gurley. 70 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is down to 4. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. It's Conner as they stay on the ground. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. On 1st down, Mahomes. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. The AFC thus far on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They can't corral it. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Malcolm Jenkins of the Eagles in on the tackle. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defenders make...
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the NFC is going to get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the NFC has retaken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. We've seen this. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now Breeze. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Breeze to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And that's picked up by the AFC. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So we've reached halftime of the 2019. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The AFC offense now set to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have
DeAndre Hopkins. He's all alone. Past the 20. DeAndre Hopkins, 85 yards. And the AFC has once again taken the lead. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with it. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. 30, 10, and he is in. Touchdown NFC. Todd Gurley, 79 yards, as they have taken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And he's going to go down again. Khalil Mack picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing now is Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Tyreek Hill 99 yards as his guys have now moved out in front. Well, we saw that tandem hook up quite a few times during the regular season, didn't we?
We certainly did, and it continues now in the Pro Bowl. You have to know that even if they didn't consciously plan it, you do try and find guys you're familiar with in a game like this.
Now Myers for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The NFC offense heading back onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Breeze going to throw. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On the counter, Gurley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down. From the 44, Breeze. And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete.
Ready, over. Mike, 55, right there in the middle, 55.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Open man is Thielen, it's complete. And that's going to move the sticks again here as the tackle's made at the AFC's 25-yard line.
Ready, 95-56.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Breeze to throw again. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees as they have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even insult the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead. And
now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he gets it to his KC running mate. That's Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Mahomes.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have now moved out in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Able to get away. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make it.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 20. Touchdown, NFC. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found.
Now Breeze lost the football. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Patrick Mahomes and the AFC ready to go on offense. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
Been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the third quarter. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Here's Mahomes to throw.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack. And now they're going to force him into a field goal. For them, that's a win. I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Myles Garrett. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Breeze. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Drew Brees turning back the clock. 5 touchdown passes for him on the afternoon. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To Connor on the check down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes being chased out left. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes.
This one should have gone in favor of the defense, don't you think? They flush the quarterback to the left side. He's a right-handed thrower, so you know how difficult it is to get your body back around and make a good throw, let alone to the middle of the field, and end up getting a completion to his big tight end.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. That'll be complete to Cook. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 yards there, just like last play. Now here's Mahomes to the goal.